All right, good morning and welcome to the School of Transformation. Today is going to be the final lap for this week. So, I want to quickly touch on some things that are very important to me that I wish I to share, and I believe it's going to be important to a lot of us too. Growth, transformation, becoming, maturity is a very messy process. It's not a clean slate. It's not a Cinderella story of happy ever after. It's very tedious. It's very rugged, especially if you're coming from a background where there are a lot of disadvantages for you, where you don't have all the privileges, where your parents don't have people you can easily use their names to get access to, where financially it's just okay, that is they can feed you or they were able to take you through school, and the highest achievement was a university system, or for those who are not that lucky, secondary school system, and they know that's the best they could offer. The best they could offer was to just get you through the academic system. And that is how far they can go. The only leverage you have is that. I want to tell you, your growth process, your becoming process, your transformation process is going to be more messier than any other set of persons. And you should be ready to win the battles your parents were not able to win. And there are three dimensions of battles you are going to fight. First is the spiritual battle, and I mean spiritual now in a more intellectual context. The soulish battle, which is a mental reformation, a mental transformation, a renewing of the mind. According to our scripture, say we should constantly renew our mind, because until you decolonize yourself from the mental perspective you were brought up into, to some certain degree of indoctrination that came with your upbringing, you will repeat the patterns of your parents, because they too a product of some mental or soulish dimensions of historical preservation. So you need to break out of that first. Then there is the environmental warfare that you need to fight as a human being to be able to come out of it. So there are degrees of battles and warfare, but this the spiritual and the soulish, this is the mental, is very, very important. You need to win it. And by winning it, you need to come out of your father's house like God told Abraham, not physically now, but spiritually and mentally. Because the wars and the battles your fathers, your parents were not able to win is the reason why you are here right now. And these are the things that defined you, and you can't blame them, because this is a degree of their vistas. They were able to see this far because they were able to fight to some certain degrees. So they don't even know that they are being limited. If you have conversations with them, to them they have tried their best, and they have. But you need to settle down and decide if you are going to win this battle. So you have to make sure you are able to rugged it. Their fears, you need to conquer it. Their limitations, you need to outdo yourself. It means you are not going to have a normal life. You are just like a sacrifice put on the altar for the sake of the family and for the sake of the people that are counting on you to do better. Back in the day, some of the kings of the old that founded their own villages, they have to leave their own ancestral home, travel into thick forest without no dimension of preservation. They just know that they have to be crazy enough to make it happen. So it is the same question I'm going to ask you. Are you crazy enough? Are you mad enough to leave your father's house upstairs? Not discarding the moral compasses, but are you ready to live there? I know some persons say, oh, this is who I am, this is the way I was brought up, this is where we came from. That is one of the limitations that is holding you. You need to be ready to pull out of the system, understand the system, underscore the system, investigate the system, probe the system, and pick the ones that are eternally true and discard the ones that are more of ego and unnecessary self-preservation, and grow from there. You need to be able to risk your life and be mad enough. I am the voice of transformation, and I will always love Zobo.